Cats are often associated with specific behaviours and traits, some of which are easily explained, others are still a bit of a mystery, but researchers are trying to determine the reason for such behaviours. In today's video, we'll take a look at why cats knead as kittens and why it might continue into their adult years. You've likely seen a cat kneading before, but might not have thought anything of it. Kneading is when a cat gently pushes their paws against an object in an alternating way. Cats will often knead an object that is soft. This object can be anything from a soft cushion, a blanket, or a bed. The cat may also stretch their body out as they knead and are often purring simultaneously. The kneading motion is essentially similar to the way you would knead some dough to make bread. The steady but fairly firm pressure applied by your palms is very similar to how cats knead an item too. So now that we know what kneading is, we need to have a look at why cats might choose to knead an object and where this behaviour comes from. The kneading behaviour originates from their behaviour as a young kitten. When the kitten is born, it needs to feed from its mother, just as you would expect. So when the kitten is nursing, it will knead their paws around the area to help to promote the flow of milk. As a kitten then, the idea of kneading their mothers makes much more sense. However, most domestic cats will continue to knead items long after they are separated from their mother. So therefore, if the cat is no longer required to knead an item, why does the cat continue to do so, especially if it no longer needs their milk from their mother? There are a few different suggestions that cat owners will often point out, but researchers have not definitively found the cause just yet. But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of the suggested reasons as to why cats may knead an item. The first reason suggested is simply that it is a leftover behaviour, also known as a Neotenic behaviour. A Neotenic behaviour simply means that it is a behaviour that the cat is displaying from back when they were a young kitten. This suggestion does make a lot of sense for most owners. Some owners claim that the behaviour is more prominent for those cats that have been physically separated from their mother, almost as a way of showing that they miss their mother. Another suggestion appears to be that a cat will knead simply when it is happy and content. The idea is that the cat associates a comforting feeling with the kneading behaviour. Therefore, as a result, the cat will knead to display that it is happy and content. Our final suggestion that we will review today is from a time before cats became domesticated. It is thought that wild cats would pat down the surrounding area to make it more comfortable for sleeping, or even for giving birth. Therefore, now that cats have become domesticated, they will still associate this behaviour with the act of getting comfortable. This suggestion actually does have some merit to it, as most cats will knead objects prior to sleeping or having a rest from activity. There are many different reasons that could be linked to the kneading behaviour that cats display, but more research is needed to provide a more definitive answer. If you have any suggestions as to why you think cats might knead objects, then we would love to hear from you. Please leave your suggestions in the comments down below. If you've made it to this part of the video, we'd recommend taking a look at the playlist linked down in the description. The playlist is specific for the British Shorthair cat breed and features plenty of videos on the topic of British Shorthair cats. Our next video on the breed is scheduled to be Are British Shorthair Cats Good with Children? The reason why we've chosen this video is we appreciate that the British Shorthair cat is a very family orientated pet, so it'd be good to get some knowledge on whether or not children and British Shorthair cats get along and whether or not there's any concerns that you need to be aware of before purchasing your new cat. Thank you for watching another video of MOGPAWS. Please remember to like and subscribe for future videos, and if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below.